Today we are joined by Dr. Om Manchanda, Managing Director at Dr. Lal Pathlabs, joining in with us. A very good afternoon to you, sir, and thank you so much for joining in with us on Markets at Noon on ET Now. So, let's just start by talking about your organic volume growth. Previously when you had spoken, you had given us an estimated number that was spoken of around a 7% CAGR in terms of your volume growth. But this time around, the numbers come in somewhere at 3%. I just want to understand in terms of, will we be playing a catch-up here in terms of this volume growth number? Because right now it's 3%. So what is the expectation going ahead?
Very good afternoon. I think I'll come back to your question on volume, but I just want to sum up our overall numbers for the quarter. As you know, the last 2 to 3 years, we've had a very high contribution of COVID. For the first time, we are seeing now our dependence on COVID is sharply gone down. And we are seeing overall positive sort of a trajectory in terms of top line. Our revenue growth overall in value terms has done reasonably well, and so are the margins as well. However, as far as the patient volumes are concerned, we usually report these numbers as patient visits. And these visits actually do fluctuate depending on the season and the disease burden during that season. So I think these fluctuations do happen on quarter-to-quarter basis. But we are fairly confident that we will recover as we go forward in next 2 to 3 quarters.
Right. And also just in terms of, though your patient volume has remained flat on a YOY basis, whereas the revenue per patient increased by 8%, going ahead, do you expect more improvements or hikes in the test prices?
Not really. We took price increase in the month of February. We took it actually after many years, and so far we've been absorbing all the rise in input cost in the past. But as and when we feel that there is a need to take a price increase, we'll do that. But as of now, there is no such plan on cards.
Okay, no such plans there. But also, so just understanding in terms of Shastwit contributed how much? 20% approximately to your top line now, and given the ongoing expansion, you expect this number to grow further? And how is the traction for this in terms of bundled test kits and in some of your newly added labs as well?
Right. So this brand is called Swasthfit. It's one of offering of our preventive health checkups. It has done very well. We launched this product or the offering sometime about 4 or 5 years back. And over a period of time, it has contributed handsomely to our top line. Last quarter, I think the contribution is around 23%, and it's been gradually moving up. And we believe that this is primarily happening due to the change in patient behavior. More people are going for bundle packages because it's a great value for money, and you are able to do a lot of other tests together in one go. And we believe the contribution of Swasthfit will continue to grow in times to come. As of now, it's about 22 to 23% of our top line.
Okay, and lastly, just want to understand in terms of for Suburban, what are your plans for growth now, and how do you see the margins growing there as well?
Suburban, as you know, that it's a very strategic sort of acquisition we did about 1.5 to 2 years back. And primary role of Suburban in our portfolio is to fill the geographical gap that existed in Western region. Large part of top line of Suburban comes from Mumbai city, and it is going to play that platform for us to drive growth. And so far, we have supplemented this asset by opening a big central lab in Vidya Vihar, and we are expanding our sales and marketing sort of network across the state of Maharashtra. So we are very, very bullish on West region, and Suburban is going to play a lead sort of role in that effort. And as we go along, we are trying to look at synergy between Dr. Lal Pathlabs as well as Suburban company, especially on lab infrastructure. So overall, in the short term, the focus is really driving top line rather than margins. So, but we see a big role to be played by Suburban in our growth plans.
Okay, Dr. Om, thank you so much for joining in with us this afternoon on Markets at Noon. It's always a pleasure having you on the show and understanding what we should be expecting from the company going forward.